first day at Volvo. I'm wearing this pullover because it's freaking cold. I'm cold because I'm obviously sick a little bit. But yeah, guys, we're about to go. Bye. It's almost the end of the day. I want to go home. I don't know where my desk is, but we're gonna find it.
All these diamonds got me sick, I'm acting swollen. Cussing high, I feel like I can fly.
Hey guys, so I just came back from day 2 of work, and today was a little bit better. I'm still not really doing much at my desk, but I'm starting to get like more of a grasp about what I will be doing. And basically, yeah, I got up at 6, got in at 8, left at 4, got home at 5. And that's just how my life's gonna be now. I got wing shots. I'm really happy. I'm sorry. I don't like getting that excited, but I am excited. And yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better in terms of my sickness as well. So everything's looking up. So yeah, I'm about to do this food, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. And I might watch the first episode of Stranger Things. Hey guys, welcome to Friday. We made it past my first week of work, and I just haven't had the chance to come and talk to you guys about like what's been going on. Well, a little bit. I've been like updating each day, but like not for real though. So I'm just gonna do that now. So basically I started at Volvo. That's my job. I'm gonna be doing like a day in the life and like what I do when I walk up in that piece. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little bit about it, and like, you know, I'm a new engineer, like what that experience has been about. But let me just put my hair down because I'm getting pissed off real quick. So 1 second. All right, we're back. So basically, first and foremost, I am in work right now. It is now about 11:02, and as you see, working from home on Fridays. Well, I'm gonna try to make it permanent. Today I just asked because I'll tell you, hold on. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my week. Right now I'm wearing my matching pajamas. Thank you, Lauren. Lauren bought them as like a, you know, housewarming type of thing. But I'm just gonna quickly tell you about like the week so far. So got there. Well, first I was sick while we were moving in on Saturday, so I was really nervous that I was gonna be sick going in. I really felt sick Saturday night. That's when it really got bad. And also Sunday when my mom was here trying to help me get the last things that I needed. But thankfully on Monday I felt a little bit better, and I found out that the commute to work is like 36 minutes. So pretty much 40 minutes. And then to leave, it's like 42. So the commute is really long. Not really long, but I mean like most people have a commute to work, so I'm not really like, I hate it. But like my sisters are remote. So it just sucks that I have to literally drive 42 minutes to get to work. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So the first day I walked in, nobody in my team was there. So I'm part of the electric and electronics team of Volvo. So we work on, you know, anything electric, like electric harnesses, anything like that. So no one was there on Monday, and I was like, what's happening? Except for like my manager. And he was like, yeah, so basically for the electrical team, we usually do either we do Mondays and Fridays work from home. And I was like, boy, I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to get like you, my boy. Like, and I was like really happy because I was like, okay. So then nobody was there, but I just got my cubicle. I got one on the side. I kind of like where I am because it's kind of like inconspicuous. And like, so the electrical team's like over here, and then I'm like right here on like a corner area. So I kind of like that. And then so basically I did some just like orientation type of stuff. I learned about the different like areas of the websites that they use. Like they use something called Violin, and just like the database system and how I'm gonna get paid and how frequent. I found I'm gonna get paid only monthly. Do you know, like, I need money like literally right now, so like that's not gonna work. But next month they're gonna change it to semi-monthly. Anyway, my main goal, my main like task at work that I'm going to be completing are pretty much software testing on the hardware in the loop rig. So if you guys don't know anything about that, I literally didn't know anything about that coming in, but I've had all week to like study. Pretty much the whole week I've been like being trained by a girl named Taylor as well. Her name's Taylor, and she's been working with the rig ever since she has worked at Volvo. So basically it's this huge machine, and it basically simulates the inside of a truck. So I work for Volvo Trucks. So we work for, like, we have these huge engines, like there's like literally, so sorry, I work at a plant. Okay, I work at a plant. So it's a huge building. The bottom building is the assembly of the engines. So there's literally like two separate sections of Volvo. Like there's the assembly section, and then there's the actual engineering section. There's also more sections like the like sales and purchasing of the parts and everything. Like they have multiple sections within the company, within my site, but the main two are the engineering section and the assembly section. So there's workers, just like regular workers, like 8 to 3 workers. Sorry, I thought I heard something. There's really like 8 to 3 workers that work in the assembly section of the company. So I forgot why I brought that up. Oh, so basically what I do is there's this big machine that mimics the inside of a engine. Yes, so it has all the sensors, actuators. Sorry, somebody is literally cutting grass right there. Okay, so yeah, so it mimics all the sensors, actuators, and different components that are connected to the engine. Simulates all of that. So basically my job is to take these software packages. So there's multiple software packages that need, or softwares that need to go onto an engine in order to, you know, control everything, make sure like the camshafts are moving correctly in your engine, make sure the oil pressure, the emissions, everything is being regulated properly, because you know you need something to be the brain of, I'm pretty much working with the brain of the engine. So they create software, and then I'm supposed to put it on the actual engine module and do a bunch of tests to make sure it passes everything. So the main test that I do, there's multiple tests that can be run on an engine, but for me it's called an engine control unit. One second. That lawnmower is about to get got. I'm sorry. I work with it's called the engine control unit, which is the brain of the computer. The brain of the engine. So I connect that to this big machine called the Hill, which is the hardware in the loop, and I connect it, and then I flash all of the software from the software package onto it, and then I go through multiple tests to ensure that it passed every single one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, the most common test that I will be doing on all the software that comes in is called the pre-sale cell testing, and it makes sure that everything works correctly before going into this other section of the company, which or other section of the site, which is like this really big test cell, and that's really cool to see. But I do everything before that, you know. So yeah, my job is pretty much just testing, and I think it's really an interesting job. Like the way that the software works that I use to test, it tells me like steps of what to do, like change this oil temperature to this, and then this value should be that, so press OK, and then blah blah, and then it says plug this actuator into this section, and blah blah blah. So it's basically just following instructions, but it also just helps me. It's a good like first job, so that I could like see the interaction between hardware and software, as well as just like how everything works within the engine and stuff like that. So I think it's a really good first incoming job as a fresh grad. Yeah, I think it's really cool. and like the pay. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna talk about that. But my current plan right now is to work here for 2 years. I'm gonna go more into like my career goals in a separate video I'm really excited to make, because I want to like see myself get into those goals and stuff like that. But right now I have not gone out into Maryland or anything like that. I do like this area because I'm not too far from home. I chose it mostly because of the job, but because the job was located here. But I also chose it because it's not too far away from home. I can go home really anytime I want. I'm like an hour and 30 minutes from home. Number 2 is I'm close to DC. I'm an hour from DC. And DC is pretty popping, pretty populated, so that's like one of like a major city. I mean, go there, get lit real quick. And yeah, that's pretty much why I chose it. I do not want to be too far away from my family. I'm definitely going to stay at Volvo for 2 years minimum. And by that time, crew, my nephew is going to be 3 years old. So like I don't want to like miss those moments with him. So yeah, I just feel like I'm pretty close to home. Also, I like how Volvo, like as I'm seeing right now, is pretty like, what's the word, like lenient, not lenient, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of freedom within the company. So like they do work from home, they do 2 days work from home, like yes. And when I'm even in the office, let me talk about when I'm in the office, bro. Like I don't really have any tasks right now because I don't know how to use the software of the Hill, but I've been being trained I think 3 times this week by Taylor. Maybe twice. I got trained twice by, maybe, no, I think 3 times. Yeah, I got trained 3 times, and we went into like the rig room, and then like she took me through all the different steps on how she sets everything up. I think the hardest part about this would be the setup, because once it's all set up correctly, the just stepping through the different steps, that's pretty simple. And the pre-test cell test takes like an hour and 30 minutes. So out of an 8-hour day, that's pretty cool. Like I need something that's just gonna take the time away. So while I'm not training with Taylor, I sit at my desk, and there's really no task for me to do right now. So what I've done is literally watch All American. Yes. Literally watch All American, literally watch all my podcasts, Kev on Stage, Dang Internet You Scary. Like I literally have been chilling at my desk. I mean, obviously I've learned a lot about, the different the softwares that I've been downloading the softwares that I need to complete my, my hardware in the loop testing. So I've made sure I got everything like that, got all the access codes, got all that. So I guess I have been working in a sense, but most of the time I'm watching All American. Most of the time I'm not doing anything. And right now, my current schedule, I get in and around, I get in and around 7:40. I leave this place at 7, get there at 7:40. And I leave at around 4. I should leave at around 3:30, 3:40, but sometimes it just so happens I leave at 4. And then I get home around 5. Ugh. I'm sorry, I did not mean to make that noise. But yeah, it's just an adjustment period, but I'm getting through with it. And yeah, and today's a work from home day. So obviously, since I don't really have that many tasks, I do have to do some training, like just some required training for Volvo, like all employees have to do. So, and that's only gonna take me like an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. But I'm gonna start that at 1, because that'll take me until 3, and then I'll be off for the weekend. I mean, I could have done it in the morning, but I want to watch some more Stranger Things. I've been watching Stranger Things after work, and that has been fun. So yeah, and I just got my relocation money, so I'm really excited because I was broke, like no joke. My first paycheck is June 30th, and literally it's only the 10th. So in 20 days, I'll be paid, and that's a long freaking time. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'll keep updating and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching this part of the video. a little updates, a little cha-cha. I can't believe I'm an electrical engineer. Like, who could have thought? Bye, guys.